problem, Elle, is that last year's slam dunk contest was so good, maybe the best of all time, or at least going back 20-plus years, that I don't know if these guys had any shots. So nevertheless, it was a fun night, but I think it'll be even more fun tonight. Hello to ESPN.com writer, undefeated writer Mark Spears.
Good morning.
We had to get out a calculator.
Uh-oh.
Because, you know, I can't do math. Exactly, and I'm okay admitting it because the numbers coming into this are, I think, startling. Prop bets are huge, particularly in football for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Who says they're not big in the NBA?
I'm going to help them out, though. I think I can help them out.
I think you can. Let's go through these. Starting with the total number, combined number of points for these teams. By the way, last year, before you answer, it was 369. So this number, 339.5, over, under.
Over. I mean, if they had 369 last year, you got to think that at least
more.
Got to be much more than that. But keep in mind, the West had 196 points. I want to see somebody get 200. Could this year be the year?
Do you really?
Yeah, let's see history.
Okay.
I don't know if has any team ever scored 200 in a game?
I don't think so.
I remember at the end of last year, we were wondering, could they get to 200? It happens tonight.
Okay, a prediction off the top here from Spears. Over 200 tonight. Last year at the end, remember, they started to play a little bit of defense, doubling Paul George because they thought he was going to break Wilt's record. That was bogus, too. At that point, let him go. Anyway, next up, prop bets. Combined made three-pointers. 52.5 is the number I'm giving you. Over, under.
Over. And the reason, look, you got Steph Curry, Clay, LeBron's an improved three-point shooter. And I think these guys start getting lazy at some point, as you mentioned. Don't want to run all the way, and we'll get to why, but they're going to start shooting a lot of threes. It's a lot easier to do that than go in the paint. Okay, so over 52.5. By the way, last year there were 139 total threes attempted. Craziness. Both teams obviously combined. Paul George had 19 by himself, and that's an all-star record. All right, got you there. Most points by any player, 37.5. Not happening.
Really?
No. Under. At some point, the beignets, the grilled oysters, the daiquiris.
I've had the beignets and the oysters a lot.
Redfish. All that's going to kick in. The 3 a.m. to 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. parties, like all that grease and the butter, that's going to kick in. And that's when he said, hey, can you put Giannis in the game? Can you put Cousins in the game? That's when they start pointing at the young guys. And get them. They might ask Joe Embiid to come in and play. Okay. Because it's going to kick in at some point.
Okay, you know what? I didn't think
of it. I just hope there's nothing on the floor.
Stop it. Stop it. By the way, on the drive here at 5 a.m., never mind, I'm not going to tell you what I saw.
All right.
I think it is different. Last year in Toronto, everybody was huddled because it was minus 14 degrees. This year it's a little bit different. We shall see. By the way, last 2 years, Paul George had 41. Russ had 41 the year before. I say over. Not that you care what I think.
Okay. I do care.
I know you do. Nobody else does.
All right.